All right, good evening. This recording is to provide guide for the final year students who will be required to write their dissertation for their final year project. And a template has been designed or configured to be able to ensure uniformity and ease of use if all the provided information are followed. This particular template is to also be used together with a dissertation guideline for the Department of Biological Sciences. This guideline provides information into how you need to properly use or format your document in preparation for your project write-up. To also make the process easy, we've developed a template which you can download and then edit to use. You are expected to familiarize yourself with the information provided in this place. It will help you to know what you need to do, and if you're doing anything wrong, you will be corrected. Like I've stated, there is another document called the dissertation guideline. You will be expected to read and follow. Very simple and clear. And so here you have your template. You will be expected to replace this with your project title, your name, your surname first, your name, your matric number, and then other edits required as it aligns with the degree that you're getting and your date. And of course, you have your certification page, which you also need to edit accordingly. Many of the headings that you're seeing here has already been pre-configured, so there's no need for you making any adjustment. All you just need to focus on is adjusting the placeholder text that is there in alignment with what you have to put. Then you have your dedication page, your acknowledge page, your keyword. It is advised that students should talk with their supervisors to be able to identify keywords required or that is best suited for their project. And in a situation where you don't have keywords, you might as well remove this page, but speak to your supervisor. Then your abstract is expected not to be between 200 to 300 words, nothing more, nothing less. And so please, strict adherence is required. And here you have your table of content. Now this table of content has been pre-configured for you. There is no need to make any edit in this table of content. Everything about your table content will be automatically done as you begin to work on the body of your document. So all you need to do when you are done with the body of your work is just come to the table of content, right click, and then you have these options. So you need to then update your table of content, and when you do that, your table of content will be automatically updated for you. And so you have your list of figures. This list of figures will show the list of all figures and images that you have in your document. And should you need guide on how to do this, just click on this link, which will take you to a site where you will be able to see the step-by-step process of doing a list of figures for you to be able to have your list of figures listed here for you. The same thing for your list of tables. You also need to do a list of tables if you have tables in your document. So this is where your list of tables will appear. On how to do list of tables, you can as well click on this link, which is going to take you to a site on how to do list of table. Then you have your list of abbreviations. So if you have abbreviations in your document, this is where you list them and then give their full meaning. You have your acknowledgement page, where you make your acknowledgements to people that matters to you. Then here we are in our chapter 1, and so like I said, many of these headings that you're seeing are already pre-configured for you, and there is no need for you to touch them. All you just need to do is go into the body of your document and start working. And I need you to pay close attention to the way this document has been configured. You could see from this margin that your margin has been well aligned, so that by the time you're doing your printing and binding, your text are not cut into the body of the into the bind. And so all you just need to do is start editing what you have here. And please, it is important that you know that all the information you are seeing, all these text holders, are instructions. They provide you with instruction and information on how to go about what you need to do in some of these sections provided. So read all this placeholder text to be able to know what it is that you will be expected to do. And of course, you are also allowed to add your own new topics or subheadings that you might have as you develop your introduction. And you have part where you are expected to also talk about either the significance, scope, definition, or even limitations of your project. So this is part where you do this. And so if there are other things that needs to be included in your introduction, so you have a part to do that. From this, you then go to your literature review, and this is where you're expected to look into previous literature. Now, what you're seeing, this text placeholder actually provides you information about how to go about doing your literature review. So read it and know what you are expected to do. It will save you a lot of stress trying to guess what you need to do. And so this text in this under the chapter 2 literature review will help you and give you information. And there are instances where you have to break your literature review into subheadings, and so these subheadings are provided as placeholder to help you with your subtopics under subheadings that you might want to share. From there, you go to your chapter 3, which lists your materials and method, under which again all this text order you're seeing here are information to guide you on what you need to do. So read them and then edit your methodology page in accordingly. And also take note of ethics and limitation. It is now important that we have some kind of ethics statement, and so when you get here, you need to also talk to your supervisors in terms of the ethics requirement or ethics needs and limitations that your projects need. After this, you're going into your chapter 4. Now in your chapter 4, this also provides information of what you're expected to do, which is usually the results of your work. And so with this, it helps you to understand how you need to go about reporting your results. And so you could also have subheadings, just like you have in your chapter 3. All these subheadings, You can also have something like that for your sections, for your section 4, for your chapter 4, subheadings where you can then break down your results in an easy to follow manner. After you're done with your section chapter 4, then you have your discussion, which is on chapter 5. Your discussion is expecting you to discuss your report, talk about your result, interpret your result, or make an evaluation of your report. And in doing so, you also need to do them in tandem with existing literature to either support your results or to either to support or against whatever information or a contrary opinion to whatever it is that you are reporting. And so that is what you do for your discussion. Once you're done, this takes you to your conclusion and recommendation, where you are also expected to give an overview conclusion. And with this, also, if you have subtopics or subheadings, you just need to just follow the subheadings format example given previously, and then prepare your conclusions and recommendation as the need required. And so here you then have your bibliography. Here we are talking about where all your references that you cited in your work. All citations are expected to show in your bibliography, which is also termed your reference. So you should have your bibliography, and as you can see, we are using the upper referencing style, and so your reference must comply to the upper referencing style. There is the format and the style with which it takes, so you need to pay close attention to your upper references. And so this is where you have it all listed. And there are some special softwares that you can use that can do this for you, so it will be good to get a good referencing manager to use for your work. And you have your appendices. This particular section allows you to provide information that you are not able to show in the body of your work. And so this, if you have one, then you can do your appendix in this particular section of the document. And if you do not have any, you can as well delete it off. And so please, should you have any confusion or any question to ask, do reach out for clarification. And so there is a supporting document as mentioned at the start of this recording that you need to also use in conjunction or in support with this template. So this is a working template that you can work with. Your page numbering, every format has been done. All you just need to do is replace the text orders with your own text. Should there be opportunity again to make a recording, we might be able to do a full longer clips on how to edit and bringing your information into the template. Till then, if you have any issue, please do reach out. Thank you very much.